Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ghosted, and today we're going to be covering Project L, or the upcoming fighting game that Riot Games is making, and they're making it with Radiant Entertainment, and it's going to be set in the world of Runeterra. Right now, you can see in this image, it's just Darius fighting Ari in like the Shuriman area, Shuriman place. So that's pretty much what they've shown so far, gameplay-wise. They've shown some of Darius, Ari, Jinx, and Katarina, but on the wiki there's actually a little bit more information on there that I just wanted to cover for you guys because I like playing fighting games, so I'm for sure gonna be looking towards this game. I already played a few fighting games already, but yeah, let's go ahead and see what what the wiki has for us, what else we can find from it. So far in the abilities, they said in the footage seen, there is 4 bars in the same place as Rising Thunder's 3 special move cooldowns plus super move cooldown. So this game might have the same inputs for its special moves, which would also reflect League of Legends champions usually having 3 basic abilities and an ultimate. It wouldn't be unlikely that this game has passive abilities as well. I feel like adding a passive ability to a fighting game, I mean, that could work, but that would be hard to balance, I'd say, because I mean the game's already hard to balance with as many champions and how strong some of them are. So incorporating that to a fighting game to make it all balanced would be kind of hard to do. I don't know how Riot would do it, seeming that they can't even balance League of Legends properly, but we don't know. This game may be like Evo, like yeah, this game may be showing at Evo next year, so we don't know. Next are the gameplay mechanics. Juggle limit. When a character is being juggled, comboed in the air. In this game, there's a count of how many consecutive hits occurred in the air. That's pretty much like every other game. They just show how many hits is being taken. This looks near identical to Rising Thunder's juggle counter, except without a number stating the maximum juggle. In Rising Thunder, when this counter was filled up, the player being juggled became invincible briefly and fell to the ground. Something similar has been or was seen in the gameplay where this meter was seen where Katarina fell toward the ground after being shot in the air by Jinx, but this could be a completely different mechanic in the game. Also, I don't know how they're gonna work with Jinx and Katarina. Well, Jinx is like an ADC, so I don't know how it's gonna work with her guns and all that. Is she gonna be throwing fists with people like Darius? That look kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest. She's like, I mean, Darius is a big motherfucker, so I don't know how the hell Jinx is gonna be throwing down with him, but maybe there's gonna be. I mean, maybe she just be a range type, or not range, but keep away type of champ, or I said champion, keep away type of character in the fighting game. But yeah, the juggle limit. So I mean, when I read this, it kind of reminds me of Mortal Kombat, how you can use meter to fall out of combos if you're being juggled too much. So they may be going for something similar to like Mortal Kombat-esque, but I've never played a what, who made it again? Radiant Entertainment. I never played a Radiant Entertainment game, so I don't know how the games really work like that, or how they make their games. Let's look at the netcode. Netcode is a serious thing in fighting games. If the game has shitty netcode, nobody's playing that for long because fighters is already it's crazy. There's a lot of evidence that this game will have some form of high quality netcode like GGPO or proprietary rollback netcode. There is a large body of supporting evidence. The founders of Radiant are also creators of GGPO. The company's previous fighting game, Rising Thunder, made use of GGPO, and a whole bunch of other shit. um, I hope, and they better put like Kane in the game because I'm gonna be playing him for sure. I'm gonna for sure play Kane in that fighting game. I don't know who else because I don't know how the hell like I like Fizz, but I don't know how the hell they're gonna put Fizz in a fucking fighting game. Like he's a Yordle and a fish Yordle at that, so he'd be really weird and yeah. Alright, so here are some of the champions' moves that we have seen so far. We have Ari. Ari does not seem to possess her orb and her idle stance, unlike her appearance in League of Legends and Teamfight Tactics, but better reflecting her canonical appearances. A move based on Orb of Deception where she fires a blue blast of energy downwards and runs along the rises of the ground stunned briefly. A stunning move? I don't know how it works in a fighting game, I'll be honest. It could be good and it could be bad, I don't know. Depending on the pace of the game. If it's fast paced or it's slow. We have Darius. Darius swings his axe in an arc upwards based on apprehend. Darius reaches up with his axe and slams his opponent to the ground. That seemed pretty cool when I saw the footage of it. We have Katarina. Katarina is seen swiftly falling downwards and glowing white after being juggled by projectiles. Perhaps an anti-air mechanic or an anti-juggle mechanic such as Rising Thunder has, or a mechanic similar to Rising Thunder's kinetic defense. A mechanic, yada yada. I don't even know what Rising Thunder is. I think it's a fighting game or a move. I don't know. One of the two. We have Jinx. Jinx swings Pow Pow in a wide arc. Jinx swings Pow Pow in a wide arc from a ground to above her, launching the opponent hit high upwards and away. Appears to combo in the next move. Jinx fires 5 projectiles from Pow Pow in a swift succession at a 40-degree angle, seemingly functioning as an anti-air and juggling tool. Lasts roughly 2 seconds. And just some other information, the game is developed by Radiant, we already know that. So we actually learned a good bit from this so far. We learned that they're going, the gameplay style seems like a Mortal Kombat. Hopefully it's not like Mortal Kombat 11, because Mortal Kombat 11 is a little bit slow in my opinion. So hopefully it's not going to be a slow-paced game, but it doesn't have to be super fast like Fighters is either. It could be a good fighting game if it's just, if the pacing is correctly and how they balance the champions or the characters in the game. Hopefully they don't add passes. I feel like just the moves themselves would be pretty good with their ultimates, and they could have special like effects with their ultimates and stuff like that. But I don't think a passive is fully needed. The netcode seems to be really good for this fighting game, and there's going to be a lot of juggling. So be prepared to rage when you can't play the game. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about Project L, and if you are excited for it to come out. Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.